Hey guys, Trevor Witch here at the Transformation Center by Body and Soul Fitness. You guys here to talk about what I feel is one of the most important aspects of making sure that you attain your physical goals, okay, aside from making the choice. So making the choice that, okay, now is the time to actually do it, okay, is number one, I would say. Because again, if you're not convincing yourself, you're not going to have any follow-through power, okay? Got to convince yourself first. Then, the most important aspect beyond that is planning. And I know it sounds obvious, but no one does it, okay? People just think that things are just gonna kind of fall in line and it's just gonna happen and it's just gonna be beautiful. But just like in many things in life that you really need to plan for success, whether it be financial investment, to have a successful family life or relationship or whatever it might be, that takes planning and preparation. Same thing with attaining your fitness goals. Now, another important aspect of this is that it needs to be sustainable. It needs to be something that you can do over and over again, and it basically just fits into your life. And so you don't resent it. You know, because if it's something that's distracting other things that you love to do in your life, you're going to convince yourself that it's not worth it over time. And then you're going to be going into that same vicious cycle and basically end up in the exact same place that you are right now. Okay, again and again and again. And I see it all the time. So here's a couple different things that I want you to think about in terms of what needs to be planned for specifically. What needs to be planned for? Number one, you need to plan your goals, okay? So you need to actually put down what you want to attain by when, okay? I like setting goals every 3 months, okay, and then breaking them down into monthly. So say, okay, by 3 months, I want to be here. All right, by 6 months, I want to be here. By 9 months, I want to be here. By 12 months, I want to be here. Okay, and then let's work on the first 3 months. All right, so month 1 through 3, let's break down that 3 months. So in 3 months, I want to lose 15 pounds. Okay, so let's break that down into 3 months. So by 1 month, I want to be 5 pounds down. By 2 months, I want to be 10 pounds down. By 3 months, I want to be 15 pounds down. And that's just an example, but really plan out specifically what you want and make sure that it is attainable. Okay, so it's not like, okay, by 1 month I want to be 30 pounds down, by 2 months I want to be 60 pounds down. Let's not go there, okay, because we're going to be setting ourselves up for failure. Let's do this. Let's find something that's going to be absolutely attainable, and let's actually maybe even go further than that, okay? So setting the mini goals so you can have your visual focus, that's planning ahead, all right? Number two, you want to be planning for exercise. Okay, when are you going to exercise? This needs to be at a time that is not going to be distracted by anything else in your life. So a time that you can basically throw away all excuses, all right, throw them all out the door so you can just make it happen, all right? So for me, it's very, very early in the morning. It's about 4:15, 4:30 in the morning. That is the time where I'm not going to have an excuse other than the fact that I didn't roll my butt out of bed, all right? So planning your exercise time, scheduling it, all right? That's got to be scheduled. Number three is going to be scheduling your meal preparation time. And that goes by the same accord in terms of schedule when you're going to shop, when you can prepare all your meals, all right, and basically prepackage them and make them all ready to go. So it's just a grab and go process throughout your busy day, all right, and your busy life that you have. Again, put that into a point where it cannot be distracted. It will not get in the way of anything, and nothing will get in the way of it. All right, because if that does not happen, then you're going to find yourself in a situation where you don't have the right foods, all right, to make sure that you're going to be able to attain your goal, okay? And the final thing here, I believe we're at number 4, that I really urge you to schedule in and really plan for is to plan your leisure time, plan your enjoyment. Okay, because the thing is that a lot of people look at exercise and solid nutrition and all this planning and really, you know, putting these things together and putting them in line with everything that's going on with work and family. They look at it as an inconvenience. So by having something that you can really look forward to in terms of a reward, you know, maybe you're planning different, you know, social events with your significant other, or you're planning on going out here on this particular date, those type of things, that's your payoff, that's your enjoyment. And a lot of times if you don't include those things, then you start to resent what you're doing and saying, well, I'm doing this, all this exercise and planning and nutrition, and it's not leaving any time for this, and I resent that. So then you kind of start to drift away, okay, from your betterness, all right? So really planning that in there makes it so it's all part of the package, all right? So that's what we're talking about, you guys. Again, planning is such a huge, huge key to success. We talked about, again, planning your nutrition. We talked about planning your exercise. We talked about planning your goals, and we talked about planning your leisure. You guys, Trevor Witch here with the Transformation Center. I hope you guys have an awesome and inspired day.